AD, how you doing, buddy? Thought I'd do a little video for you. Just 'cause, like, well, you like to think that I'm gonna end up as a piece of shit, so I'd like to do a review of you, and you're reviewing one of my favorite idiots on YouTube, Marty. Well, AD, what is it about me that you hate, AD? What is it that makes you think that I'm a piece of shit that's gonna end up being fucking destitute, bud? What is it about me that makes you think that I'm so fucking stupid and you're so fucking smart? Because, hey, buddy, you can't even fucking figure out that, well, when the Ukraine war started, like, didn't you think that your money was going for nothing? And, like, what world did you think that fucking Ukraine stood a chance against a world power like Russia? Like, don't you think your money's just being funneled away? Like, what do you think about this 100 billion? But only 60 of it's going to Ukraine. But, hey, bud, want to tell me how there's not an Azov battalion there? The Nazis, you know, they were in my parliament there. No such thing as Nazis. But then again, I did watch a fucking video of interview. I think Fox did it with Zelensky. And no need to worry about the Azov battalion because he broke them up and put them in with the fucking rest of the warriors. You know, scattered them amongst each other so they can fucking spread their vigil and hate. Especially AD, when you know, dude. You've told me the Iraq war was a farce, and I don't get it. How you could just fucking, like, what is it you do hate about me? That's the mushrooms, right, buddy? The mushrooms are what fucked my head all up. A couple experiences with mushrooms, and, well, for like a week and a half, I microdosed, or 2 weeks, or something like that. Yeah, it doesn't really affect you, but I thought it would help me get over my depression or whatever, but hey. You think that that's what fucked me up. Or you think it's the fact that, well, I thought someone was chosen because I was chosen. Where was I crazy about that, bud? What did I say the whole time? I think. Well, can someone talk to me so I don't have to think this way anymore? And hey, if he's not, maybe he's a fucking man and he would use his fucking platform because, well, hey, if you think you're chosen and you got to try and wake the world up, you need to get a platform so you can inform people. See, Andy, I got people like you I got to deal with that aren't very smart, that think they're fucking intelligent. But you come back with nothing. You got nothing on me, bruh. You call me an idiot. You call me a moron. You tell me I'm going to end up being a piece of shit. But you bring nothing to the table. Dude, you spend 8 hours some days on fucking YouTube bashing people about their parenting. How in the fuck do you even have time to parent? Because not only are you on the YouTube for 8 hours, you know what's going on all around the YouTube. So how much time are you spending on YouTube, bud? I don't know. You sit there and you defend fucking people that you know are fucking idiots. You want to sit there and, like, explain. Just explain to the people your love affair with fucking PBR. Explain, like the dude said he would fuck Casey's girlfriend if Casey had a girlfriend. Like, what kind of person says that? Like, and like sometimes, well, I know Ismic's a bit of an idiot, but even Ismic points out some fucking good shit about PBR. Like, PBR thinking about boys running around in their underwear, and like, it's just weird shit, man. And now you got the fact that, well, he knew that there was some bad stuff going on in his own house. And the alpha wasn't man enough to fucking do something about it. How can you be an alpha and let shit happen to children? Not much of a fucking alpha is he there, AD? But then you got your buddy Dagburn that you think is all fucking cool and shit. Well, you want to talk about delusions? This is a man that had conversations with Upchurch that he never fucking had. I'm having a hard time fathoming what's going on there, man. Like, what's your fascination with these retards? Like, you have Dagburn on your show the other day. Like, I seen bits and parts of that. And, well, I'm not going to talk about Upchurch. I feel sorry for the guy. It didn't even take 5 fucking minutes for him to take a conversation and fucking twist it. They said a lot of shit's going on. They were referring to Israel and Palestine, for fuck's sakes. They were talking about how they want to move because fucking commuting 45 minutes each way, I know from experience, that isn't the greatest thing in the world to have to do. I mean, then the guy says he has a property that, well, he should probably go take care of. And, well, they probably have had their fun hanging out with someone that they respect. Maybe it's time for them to move on. Like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on there, bud, but like Johnny Dagburn can't even stick up for himself against you. You fucking put him down right in front of his face and he's not even smart enough to fucking say anything. You talk about Section 8 housing, dude, and what pieces of shit they are. Your buddy Johnny lives in Section 8, man. But it doesn't really matter because Johnny will make fun of somebody who lives in a fucking trailer. But then again, hey, at least someone who lives in a fucking trailer possibly owns something. What the fuck does Johnny own? Like, man, AD, you are a disappointment, bud. A real disappointment. And then you got Johnny, even to this day, claiming that he drove a rock truck. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? Not, like, if you say something, why can't you prove it? There'd be some sort of work stub or something, wouldn't there? Some sort of pay stub just to shut people up. But, well, when it suits Johnny, he doesn't have to show the proof. He doesn't have to because, well, because he's not a fucking compulsive liar, is he? Like, it's... You guys are all sorts of fucked up. I don't know, man. I don't know. You think Johnny's still working? Because if people are calling his job, that is fucking lame and low and fucking despicable. I mean, if the guy wants to make a better life, let him make a better life. Why do you have to pick on him about it? But, you know. Then again, Ryan's such a piece of shit. Remember in there? He fucking actually tried blaming Ryan for Tamara being in a bad spot. The fuck does that have to do with Ryan? Like, hey, if that was their car or their truck or their house that they fucking lost because of Ryan, well, you can't take something back if it's in your name, can you? Like, there must have been some shady works in there in order for fucking to go bad for them and fucking lose some shit. I mean, I don't know. That's just me saying. I mean, if it's yours, how can someone take it if it's like in your name? Because if it's yours, it's in your name. How can they fucking take it from you? But I don't know, bud. I don't know. See, I'm going all over the place. Let's do a review of your review with fucking Marty. Marty tells me you hate Canadians too. Yeah, hate me because I'm Canadian there? Fucking AD, you fucking useless tool.
What is up, guys?
Listen, us Canadians, we bleed the same blood as you there, AD. You're no better than us, as we are no better than you. But it's gonna be a Canadian that has way more balls than you will ever fucking have, bud. Because I'm at least trying to make a change in the world. And, well, you want to make it uglier with your fucking wonderful words of fucking wisdom. You're a... I don't know, we got Marty here. See, the thing is, you think you're smart. Marty's got to know he's stupid.
You guys can hear me using my one of my laptops.
He's using one of his laptops.
Outside of Panera Bread.
Because he has no fucking internet.
Internet got turned off.
AD. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, a hamburger just came up on my screen.
So yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, man.
Poor Marty doesn't even have internet, eh?
Here I am.
And he
In
has
a
this fucking
laptop.
nerve to call me a piece of
Waiting.
shit. Hey, AD, what makes you think that I'm gonna be desperado? Huh? Huh? Are you working hard, bud? Are you at work every day? Or are you on some sort of pension, bud? You on some sort of pension, AD? Oh, I like how you tell Marty there to get off the drugs, but weren't you like the other day talking about a shot you get in your neck so you don't fucking dream of fucking just jumping at people and killing them? Ah. You're a loser, AD. But then you say you're not on drugs, you're just on weed. Like, what the fuck, man? Why do you guys lie all the time? It's like that fucking. Like, I just don't want to pick on you. Like, I don't understand this nasty habits guy. Like, fuck, dude. Why don't you just show your face? Fucking show what you have. Like, why wouldn't you want to bring more business to your business? Like, wouldn't you want your YouTube channel to be like showcasing who you are? And that way you can bring more people to your business. That's why it doesn't make sense to me. I'll tell you what, I'm going to be really honest with you. Like, Seeper, I kind of think he's full of shit about the bars that he owns. I might be wrong, but it doesn't really matter to me. Like, God's the one that knows if he's lying. If he's got to pretend to be something that he's not. But then again, I got caught thinking before that Seeper had done shit that he didn't based on things that people said. Because remember how fucking Patty isn't evil? Well, Patty tried to make it look like Seeper was out going to buy fucking Gucci for her hoochie. And, well, it turned out it was just a couple dollar fucking jewelry that, he just basically said, hey, I'll pay for it if you want it. Like, whatever. Like a couple bucks. I mean, I don't know. I got caught on that. She made it sound like he was going out and buying Gucci for her hoochie. But you don't think that Patty could be an evil woman because women aren't evil. But hey, did you take a look into that Trevor Brower situation? That woman, you should just take a look into it, judge for yourself, and know that that woman's still walking around on the streets and nothing's ever going to happen to her, but she could have fucking destroyed that man's life. It's kind of like a Johnny Depp Amber Heard situation. Like, how in the fuck do people like that get to keep walking around, with no repercussions for being a fucking complete fucking douchebag? So if you want to say that women can't be evil, bud, well, they can. Because if you're willing to steal money from your son, that kind of makes you an evil, twisted bitch, wouldn't it? Either one of them's lying, right? One of them. Like, which one do you think it is, AD? Like, if you had to bet your soul on it, which one would it be? Who would you put your money on? Huh? But you're so fucking, you hate that little hickory stick so much, you want to fucking drive it through everybody's head that he's on drugs. He's on drugs, and because, well, you're smarter than everybody else and you know everything. You thinking you know everything is going to be your fucking downfall, you dipshit.
I'm at Panera Bread.
Panera Bread
So
getting
internet's
some
turned off and
internet.
on. There was no point to pay it if I didn't have a computer that was working or whatever. So
Yeah,
um,
that's a
all the
lie.
stuff
There
from
was no sense getting it if you didn't have a computer that works. Well, obviously you have a computer that works. You just couldn't afford the internet because, well, you can't afford a fucking cheeseburger.
I'm out here. My phone's in pieces. My phone's in pieces. I don't know why that keeps doing that. Sorry, I'm sitting in a car. This is fucking retarded. I'm getting irritated. I'm already getting mad. Already
Well,
getting mad.
well, don't get mad. Get a job, Marty.
My phone's in
Change your
pieces.
circumstances.
Shattered. So I have
You
no way
got
to jump
kids to
online.
feed,
Everybody there, somebody saying that I
to
was killing
support.
myself or something. I don't know. I just seen a comment. That wasn't me. So there's a few Martin Speaks channels out there. That's not me, by the way. You guys keep thinking it's me. This is me. This channel's me. So,
Well, we know you, Marty.
I don't know if you guys can hear me.
We hear you,
Again, I'm
Marty.
just trying to buy some time and waiting for these stupid emails to come in from about my phone.
Marty's telling us what a great guy he is, and he has to sit in a fucking parking lot waiting for emails.
Without the internet at home, I don't really have a connection to the outside world in any sort of way.
No, Marty.
So, my wife going through some stuff, me, and you know, health stuff, and just, you know, I have kids and stuff. I can't not have a phone, so I'd rather not have YouTube than not have a phone. So, I'm hoping that they get a hold of me and let me know that I can, you know, that my case was, you know, whatever. This thing is destroyed. It got caught in the back of my hatchback. It slid down in between when I opened my hatchback. It just destroyed everything.
That's unfortunate, eh?
So,
Poor Marty.
yeah. So here I am waiting outside Panera Bread because Verizon's right across the street, but they're saying that I can't. I have to do everything online, and so that's what I'm doing. I'm waiting for them to email me back. They say up to 3 hours, so good for me, I guess.
I hope you're there for the full 3.
I am like looking at Facebook, talking to my wife, looking at emails as I'm doing this. So this isn't the best quality, by the way, guys. This is the camera on my.
Don't worry, Marty. You're not very handsome, regardless.
I didn't know what to talk about. I've been seeing all AD and all them. They're all still doing exactly the same thing that they did before. None of these guys are ever gonna change. Babel thinks he's like the most like smart. He's the smartest man in the world. Babel is, but you know it's kind of funny.
Well, if I was being honest, he is kind of smart, but his narcissism gets in the way. He's not very smart at hiding it. Whereas AD, he's a covert.
Me and my wife were talking, and she said she was thinking about making a video to basically have everybody feel stupid and basically call everybody out for the nonsense they've been saying. It was her idea, so.
The nonsense everybody's been saying, Marty. Does she know what a fucking idiot you are? Does she watch your shit? Does she know that you hate Canadians? What is the reason Marty would hate Canadians? It's like hating yourself, Marty. Isn't it? What is it you hate about us? Is it our inability to deal with Trudeau? Well, at least he can put a fucking sentence together. And well, some of us know he's a fucking shithead. And some of us think that we can do something about it. So we're trying to fucking make a stink like me. I'm just trying to get a fucking platform where I can fucking say, hey. Because you know what, AD, in all honesty, I'm being very serious. I would love, and this is the, like, I gotta admit, like, if fucking Upchurch was in my fucking comment section, just being a fucking dick and saying the shit that he did, like, I don't understand why he just stopped. That's what I don't get. So obviously he was just being a fucking dick, right? Doesn't make me change the way I think that he gets fucked over. See, I'm not like the rest of yous. I don't, like, here's the deal. I think I could sue him if I wanted to because he's fucking with my mental health. Like, that's not an opinion. He actually went out of his way to come into my comment section. That would make him a dickhead. That he knows that would be fucking with my mental health because I'm just asking for help. Like, I re-listened to the video, and you know what the one video was about? It was like, I want to get a platform so I can fucking say to my prime minister, hey, bud, I want you to sign my maid paperwork because my life's all fucked up. But I think it's fucked up because of you. And he got everybody fucking brainwashed. And no one wants to accept the fact that you have an NDA. Your best friend from your teaching time was a pedo. Your fucking people that you fucking give the honor of Canada to are pedos. I think you're involved with some Nazis because your deputy prime minister was raised by a Nazi, then went on to fucking be fucking groomed by fucking George Soros and is now part of the WEF. Like, hey, do you think these are things that we should stand by and just let happen? Well, you're thinking that's just Canada. Well, no, dude. You have a laptop of fucking lies, and it's all there for you to know. But you don't feel like you have the right to ask or question anything, do you, AD? Your inability to fucking stand up for yourself and see the future for your children. And you think I'm obsessed with children because, well, I don't want them hurt. You are the biggest fucking loser in the whole world, dude. Because you can't answer the fucking questions. All you do is come back and say I'm a fucking retard or whatever you want to say. I'm all fucked up on mushrooms, or don't worry, one day, bud, I'm going to let her all loose, all my information on you. I'm Matthew Collins. I'm going to let her all out. And I don't want to be mean, Matthew. Listen, Maddie, I want you to fucking get your shit together. I want you to understand that the world fucking, your government fucking hates you. Here's the deal. Like, I don't know about your government. Well, I do know. Like, this medicine that was given out. Like, whether you got it or not, you fucking paid for it, right? Did you know how many extra doses they ordered in Canada? Did you know how many millions of dollars of that bullshit that they spent money on and got thrown in the fucking garbage? Which is probably going to happen again, because I don't think anybody was going with the boosters that they're trying to push right now. I don't think it's on everybody's mind to go out and fucking get them. But there are people doing it, and then calling people like me fucking idiots for saying, hey, why don't you just check out and see if that thing came from a fucking lab in Wuhan? Why don't you just take a look at Fauci and see if fucking he's had anything to do with any other fucking related shit like AIDS or anything like that? Because if you look, there's actually information out there where people were trying to get Fauci to fucking sue them for fucking slander. That way they could bring it out in the open that he had something to do with the AIDS epidemic. But Fauci wouldn't bite.
What else? Like the cease and desist letter never happened. Stuff like that. And then Iceman. Here's another good thing that Iceman thinks he got one over on me, but
Everybody
so
gets one over
there
on
was
you,
this thing
Marty.
going on when in July there was this girl named Laura that I knew, and she made some nonsense and started some trouble during the separation of me and my wife, and that's why my wife said what she said to Iceman. She looked me right in my eyes the other day and apologized. And she said the only reason why she said it was because she knew that if I found out, it would make me mad, like a typical woman does, usually when they're mad. You know what I mean? So Ice make him think that he got one over on me, but at the end of the day, he's the one missing a leg, living with people that he doesn't.
Did you hear what a piece of shit he is? You can't just use Ismic's fucking words against him. You can't just do that. He's got to point out that he's fucking missing a leg. Like, what a fucking douchebag, AAD. Like, that's the thing. Like, you guys are all so hateful. Like, listen, when fucking this Johnny Dagburn, you hang out with him, like, that guy was really willing to fight somebody when he had hepatitis. Like, and then he actually is actually said, I want you to die, Wade. Like, not that the other side is any better, because like Triple T came and said, well, that's why your mother fucking died, because you're an idiot. Well, that's not a very cool thing to say. I mean, that's kind of a dickish thing to say. Why do you guys hate each other so much? Like you got people calling themselves Dagburn's floozy mother. Like, what does Dagburn's mother have to do with fucking YouTube? What does she ever do to these people? Like, why would you use her to try and hurt her son? Like, it's just fucking ridiculous. But then again, there's the whole daddy thing too. I don't really understand that neither, AD, if I'm being honest. Because you know what? If someone touched me when I was younger, I'm not going to be real fucking like trying to catch them on camera or anything. I might have them on camera saying, hey, you might want to fucking admit it. And if you can't, I want nothing to fucking do with you. Like, that's, you know what I mean, AD? Like, there's some weird shit. Like, none of it makes sense. Like, if someone fucking, like, if I could see the guy that fucking touched me when I was a kid, I don't think I'm trying to set him up. I'm not. I'm like coming straight out and saying, hey, motherfucker, we're all grown up now, bitch. And you might want to admit it, or we might have a problem. But then again, I wouldn't use violence because, well, I know, well, God will deal with that son of a bitch, but I will make it known to other people so that that son of a bitch, everybody can question whether that guy was around his kids and they can find out if he did it to others. That's what I would be concerned about. You know what I mean? But that's who I am. I'm concerned about others, not just myself, AD. I don't care about the growth of my channel. But unfortunately, I need a fucking platform to get my voice out there and explain how the system's all fucked up. But you don't want that because then you would look like a fucking tool bag. And you might be the one in trouble and not looking so good in the public eye. And you could say whatever you wanted about me, but everybody knows you're a pussy and you talk about being a big tough guy and beating everybody up and fighting people 4v1 and because you're going to settle things with violence. You can't use your fucking brain to get yourself out of situations.
Pay for rent as he lives off the government with his little paycheck. So
Well, and now he's talking about fucking the way he lives. Like, why does it matter? The way he lives. Like, if he's getting money because he fucking lost a leg, I don't know the whole story behind that. But isn't this fuckface the guy that fucking, does he even pay rent? Is it just his fucking father-in-law that's dealing with it? Isn't that what you told me, AD? It's his father-in-law's trailer. Like, this guy can't even fucking afford his rent, let alone a fucking cheeseburger.
I'm not really worried about it. You know what I mean?
Well, you are, because you're talking about it, you idiot.
There's a fly. So Johnny Gobble, I'm guessing, lost his job because all of his videos came back. So he only does that when he loses jobs.
Well, I hope Johnny didn't lose his job. I hope he gets his shit together and admits that he's a shithead.
He's live or on short. He showed this dude. He did have some big boobs for a guy. That's unproportional. So.
Well, Marty,
But, yeah, I really didn't.
I know I got some tits, but I'm thinking you got some major whoppers yourself, bud. And, well, I think I could lose mine real fast if I wanted to. And I don't think you have the ability because I don't think you're very Anyways.
To talk about. I'm just kind of buying time right now. Hoping these emails come through soon so I can figure out what's going on. They're asking, they're trying to say that I need. They're saying it's like $99 for a new phone or whatever. So hopefully we can just add it to the bill. You know what I mean? And my wife said that because we're all on the same plan, me and her mom, everybody. And they basically were like, happy birthday, early Christmas present.
The guy can't even get his own phone. He's relying on someone else again. He must have a nice life, Marty. Relying on everybody else, eh?
Paying for the phone or whatever. But I feel bad. You know what I mean?
Well, I bet you do.
So,
I bet you feel bad about living in the house that your family should be in.
My birthday's on Christmas Eve, so they always give me like a
bigger... Marty! We have the same birthday, Marty! Holy fuck! Carl! December 24th, bud. Yeah, Marty, we're like fucking brothers. You're the retarded one. You're the one that fucking didn't get any brains.
Like 2 years ago, they got me a Baker Mayfield jersey, stuff like that. They're good people, and you know what I mean.
Well, you live in their house. I bet they're good people.
Getting this fixed is my present, which is fine because.
Hey, Marty, what happens if your wife finds someone better? You might be fucked, brah.
$2,000 phone or whatever it is, $1,500 phone. This is my whatever. So hopefully we can just add it to the bill. You know what I mean? said that because we're all on the same plan, me and Purple Non. They're asking, they're trying to say that they're saying it's like $99 for a new phone or whatever. So hopefully we can just add it to the bill. You know what I mean? Like my wife said that because we're all on the same plan, me, her mom, everybody.
Yeah, you've repeated this 12 times,
they
dude.
basically like happy birthday, early Christmas present type thing, paying for the phone or whatever. But I feel bad, you know what I mean, having them do that. So, but it is what it is, you know.
You feel bad, but you're still gonna do
My
it.
birthday's on Christmas Eve, so they always give me like a bigger present. Like 2 years ago, they got me a Baker Mayfield jersey, stuff like that. They're good people, and you know what I mean. And this year, this was getting this fixed is my present, which is fine because this thing's $2,000 phone or whatever it is, $1,500 phone. And they need to make all phones out of like the back does not need to be glass. Why are the back of phones glass? What's the point of that? Is that why they start?
Well, Marty, most intelligent people, they do get a cover for their phone. They do protect their phones, okay? I'm just saying, for future reference, if you ended up getting this phone, maybe when you get some money saved up, you can buy a phone case. But make sure you get your burgers first. I don't want you to miss a meal. I want you to make sure that, but I want you to protect your phone, bud.
Using titanium now on iPhones? iPhones are garbage. So, my birthday's Monday. Hey, Mike. Birthday's Monday. Good. Happy birthday, bro. We all have them. You know, it sucks as we get older. You got to find out that you don't enjoy them as much as you used to. So, but hopefully this works out.
I've never been big into birthdays.
I don't really want to try to pull anything up on this computer. I don't even know how it would work. This guy's just walking through the rain like it's not raining. So,
Well,
crazy.
People
I could pull up like.
Well, when you have to walk and it's raining, you got no choice, bud.
That was a silly guy. I almost went to his house the other day and broke the cat. Hopefully things turn out. Hey, Rusty. Things have been okay, man. You know, I don't know. There's a lot of nonsense out there that isn't real, and I mean, obviously, we've both been part of it. You know what I mean? So.
Well, you're not real, Marty.
Some of you guys, actually, Rusty, and some of you guys, I would love to see some of you guys talk about something other than each other.
Yeah, me too.
Dying right now.
Well, see, but you want to knock me when I actually want to try and make a difference in the world. You apparently check these things out, but you don't care. You're just willing to sit back and let it happen to your children. But then again, you don't even want to provide a home for them. You don't want to provide anything for them. You can't even provide your own hamburger, let alone fucking providing for your children. But then you want to knock others.
We just sent 21,000 troops to Israel. Did you know that? We have warships in the bay right now.
Well, yeah, we do. You guys do.
In the sea. Like, there's a lot going on. Which you guys
well, shouldn't you question that? I mean, doesn't Israel already have an army? Like, you know that, like, they're, like, what do you call that? Conscripted? Like, they have to, from a certain 2 years or something, they have to serve in the military or something like that.
You know what I mean? But, I mean, it's whatever. That's what you guys want to do.
But Taylor Swift's bodyguard's over there now, so you guys will be okay. Israel will be okay now.
You know what I mean? Things have been fine. Everybody goes through stuff in life, you know what I mean? We all know. You know, you've been divorced.
Yeah, some of us just fucking know how to deal with it and move forward. Some of us swimming in shit like you, Marty.
I've been saying since the beginning that me and my wife would be fine. We will be fine. We have this thing called Jesus, even though I might not be the greatest representative of him on this planet.
Well, you tell everybody you are. You preach to them all the time. Hey, shithead. Do you ever look in? Because Casey likes to fucking... He hates the gays. You guys all hate somebody. Casey hates the gays. But this is what I want you to do, Marty. When you get some internet, and if you ever get to see this, what I'd like you to do is, because you all love the Bible. You all love the King James Bible. Go investigate King James and go see what that boy was all about. Listen, that boy, for telling you not to be a rump ranger, he was sure rump ranging a lot. That's the rumor anyways. hasta la rumor, he was a little bit of a fruitcake. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But when you're going to have a Bible for people to follow, but it's just like those Catholic priests. They're the ones preaching about not having premarital sex and not doing it, but then they're going and doing this shit with children, and then when they get caught, they get promoted and they get to go to the Vatican. And well, did you fucking see how the Pope said that Klaus Schwab is one of the most important people in the world, maybe even more important than Jesus? Klaus Schwab is the person that can bring us together. And you don't think we should act with actions. You think we should just sit back. A motherfucker says that. Some fucking little swiny little bitch who dresses up like a fucking, like he's more special than everybody else. And you believe that he's more special than you. And you believe that you don't have the power to fucking say, hey, fuck you, Pope, and fuck you, Klaus Schwab. You guys are pieces of shit, and well, we're gonna put you in jail. But here's the problem, Marty. See, I have solutions. You just talk about the problems, but you don't want to talk about the solutions with me because that would actually make you have to fucking do something in life. And well, you like to sit in your fucking victimness. And well, I'm not a victim, and you are.
I have him.
Just like
So I'm not
AD's a
worried
fucking
about
victim too.
anything. For anything that happens in life is guided by his hand. So
Do you even know Jesus, bro? What? Who was Jesus? Why doesn't someone explain to me who Jesus was? Because for some reason, like if you go with the Dagburn Jesus, Jesus is very nice. He'll just say, whatever you do, I died for your sins. You're good. You just have to talk about me, and that's it. You're good. You guys are fucking fools. He's going to tell you he didn't know you because you're fucking stupid. You know why? Because your Bible that we talked about, what's the one thing it says in the Bible over and over and over again? No fear, motherfucker. No fear. Have no fear. But you want to be a sheep. You want to be a sheep. You fear. You fear everything, Marty. You fear getting a job and supporting your family. You fucking fear everything. You fear that there's nothing you can do. And I think I can do something. And well, you don't like that. And same with you, AD. I really, 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 really think you need help, AD. You got some serious demons in your head, bud. And I think you need to get rid of them. If you ever want to talk and become a man, we can talk.
the health district's walking into Panera right now. He looks like he's on a mission. Someone called the job they got fired from. If the health department just shows up at your restaurant, so
Well, if they're a clean restaurant, they don't have anything to worry about.
That's a silly thing to say.
Oh, Rusty's in his chat. Rusty knows he's not allowed over here, anywhere near me.
That's because you don't like to be questioned, AD.
Him and not even so much Nubuck. Nubuck is definitely retarded, but he knows that Rusty Truck is an overzealous father destroying his son's little shit that he was doing. You know, you just don't do that. You don't come in with your son's shit and then just start forming your own little thing because your life is pathetic. You just don't do that. You could tell Rusty was a geek in high school. He never got no pussy. None of the chicks wanted to be with him.
Well, you see here, AD, if you love your son and you see people going after your son and you think that your son is right, you're going to fucking back your son up. But if you think your son's wrong, you shouldn't back him up. But I don't see what Power Stroke was doing that was wrong. He was having some opinions that you disagreed with, and instead of, you know, trying to show him he was wrong or giving him some sort of proof or evidence, you just wanted to tell him, hey, your buddy's on drugs with no proof. Hey, your buddy did this. Your buddy did the Kylie Rodney thing. Not supposed to have opinions. Like when he said Kylie Rodney's not real, did he not show why he didn't think Kylie Rodney was real? I mean, he gave reasons. Like, if you and fucking Psychobabble were half the men you say you are, you would actually have pointed out where he was wrong, rather than just coming out and saying you're a fucking idiot and you're disgracing these families or whatever. But the best thing you guys had is, well, he was going after Exanime. Well, I don't know about anybody else, but Exanime looked super sketchy to me. And well, she does come from, well, before the war started, one of the dirtiest countries in the world. But as long as she's in your military or whatever and part of whatever, she's okay and can do no wrong. Like, are you fucking retarded? But then again, you seen how Exanime acted towards Dagburn, right? She pretty much said, even though he said, hey, I made a mistake, I agree with you now. She still said, fuck you to him. And Psychobabble did the same thing, but she still likes Psychobabble. Is it? That's weird.
He was ugly, short, you know. So
What?
his glory days are like.
Well, why does it matter who he was in high school or what he looks like, AD? I don't think Rusty wants to fuck you anyways. So why do you care? Why does it matter what somebody looks like? But you expect me to think that you're a good person and you want to judge people by the way they look. You're a piece of shit, AD.
Right now, when he gets like 200 people in his live or some shit, he's just ecstatic.
Well, you would probably be ecstatic too because, well, that's what gets you going. You love the attention. Maybe Rusty likes the attention as well. People like to be liked. I don't need it. I'd rather be authentic and people like me for who I am, not for the role I play.
No, it's like his glory days are now. But then you look at like the content, and it's like, dude, are you really like happy about that? Like me, for instance, my channel. It's like both of them are shitty as fuck, dude. Both of my channels are shitty gossip channels. You know, it's not like I'm so proud of my YouTube prowess.
Well, then why do you do it? If you're not proud of something, then why would you do it? You're telling us you're a fucking idiot. Why would you do something you're not proud of? Why would you just gossip and cause shit just to cause shit? And then you want to make fun of somebody who wants to change the fucking world. Like, I don't get it. You're a knob gobbler.
You know what I mean? And I never would be with this type of content because it's like, whatever, dude. I'm just gossiping.
I'm just being a fucking retard to be a retard because, well.
Right now, I'm reacting to Martin, and I knew something bad had to happen. Now, he says quite a few things, if you notice. He says he's got his laptop. He says, why would I pay for internet if I don't have a computer?
Exactly, AD, good catch.
To use it. Well, A, he's on a laptop right now. B,
Mm-hmm.
he can't even go live from his phone because his phone is fucking smashed.
Can't afford
C,
the internet.
he can't afford internet, so he can't pay his internet.
That's why he's in the parking lot.
What happened to that $4,000 super rig computer? He had a nice computer. That computer was fucking sick, dude. I don't know if it was $4,000. Like, you can get a hell of a computer for $4 grand. I bought one for like $3 grand maybe 15 years ago. It was like $3-4 grand I paid. I think it was like $3,600 bucks. I had a guy build it.
That's a lot.
And that fucker was sick, dude.
I bought an Apple laptop for like $2 grand.
And I think his was liquid cooled and everything. So, yeah, the computers nowadays, I mean, you could just get powerhouses. I don't know why you would need that unless you're editing videos in like 3D. like 12 of them at a time because it's just kind of overkill. Unless you're like gaming, maybe he games. Like a lot of these games now, they can really use up like their.
That's why Marty's all fucked
From
up
what I
in the
hear,
head. He's
I
too
don't
busy
know.
playing video games to care about what's
Some of
going
these
on
games
around him.
use up a ton of computer space. Maybe he's just one of those guys that want to max the graphics in a game, you know?
Because I get it. I get people go and they want to watch that, but why would they watch you over The View? You guys have become The View, you know. And then none of you guys have ever like actually stayed true to who you are. You know, you guys were all about Up Church, and you had these 10-hour live streams. I was part of them. There was 9, 8, 10, 20, 14 people there, and then you know, you just talk about the same people. It's Babel, Johnny, me.
So I've had this little laptop here.
Yeah, but you do the same thing, Marty. You're doing the same thing. You're doing the exact same thing. What do you bring to the world? Like, you come out and say shit, but what's your solutions there, Marty? What do you want to do to change it? You want to wait and vote? What happens if the vote was rigged last time? What if they could rig it again? What if you're actually in a war when it comes time to vote again and you can't vote and you're stuck with Biden? What are you doing? Praying that Biden passes away or something? And then what? Then it even gets better with Kamala? I mean, I can almost understand Biden better than I can Kamala Harris. And that's pretty fucking sad. Like, you got Tweedledee and Tweedledum running your fucking country and you want to make fun of Canada? Like, you guys got fucking jokers in charge there, like Anthony Blinken and shit like that. Like, come on, Mayorkas? You couldn't fuck the border up any more than he already has, could you? And you know what? My wife tells me not to worry about the American stuff. Well, you're letting them through your border and they're coming through our border. Like, fuck.
I think I paid like $600 for it. And dude, this thing kicks ass. It's got a little i5 in it. Like, dude, I've had better computers. It's got an i5. This little i5 kicks ass. It does everything I need it to do. I've had it now for like 4 years. And this thing just works. The graphics in the games, I've played a couple games on it. Pretty good. It comes with an onboard graphics card, an NVIDIA onboard graphics card for $600, and that was years ago. So I mean, this little laptop kicks ass. I give it 10 thumbs up. If it broke tomorrow and died on me, I got my $600 out of it. I mean, fuck, 4 years.
And maybe Mokan. I don't know. It's boring though. I don't know how you guys talk about the same shit over and over and over.
Well, I talk about the same shit, so I think one day my seeds will plant inside your head
Not all women are like
to
that.
do something. Make a change, Marty. Be a man.
Mike, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Mike. That's a bitch. Mike says, women don't care about our problems, but we're supposed to give up everything, though. It's double standard. Well, yeah, you're supposed to fucking give up everything. You're a man.
Well, you gotta make sure the woman's worth giving up shit for.
Give it all up.
If she shouldn't have to give up everything if they're not willing to give anything up. It's supposed to be a.
Never tell her what to do. Ever. She does whatever the fuck she wants, dude.
No, you're supposed to work together, AD.
Because I'm irritated because my phone's broken. Like I said, you know what I mean. My phone's destroyed and waiting.
No relationship should be dominated by either side. It should be a union, buddy. It should be a coming together of the minds and the hearts.
The insurance company emailed me back and they said up to 3 hours, and I don't want to sit just out in aisles. You know what I mean? I want to be at home.
Well,
I'll tell you what though. ever since I did lose my phone a few days ago, being broken and the internet being turned off, I've been listening to like records again. I've been reading my Bible more, going for walks more. Sometimes you need a little reset from the world, that's for sure. But no offense, Rusty. I'm not trying to start any nonsense. I'm just saying it's just boring. You know what I mean? I just wish the world. I wish you guys would talk about more. So
And just talk about it, Marty.
Bible was old news. Now, see, I'm not even worried about Johnny. You guys should leave Johnny alone. Just let the retard live his life. You know, he's never gonna change. He's never gonna want to do things different. So you know what I mean? He's gonna continue to be himself. Johnny doesn't realize that he's his own worst enemy. We all are our own worst enemies, but
You are definitely your worst enemy. You don't
You
even.
know, you should see
I
this.
have it. Childhood PTSD.
You should see this fucking weed I got. Oh my god, dude. I love trying new weeds. I was thinking of making a channel where I just test out weed. You know, call it the one hit wonder show with anonymous dude. No?
You should do what makes you happy, AD.
Ooh. Should I get some more weed today?
Do what makes you happy there,
Should I get some
AD.
more weed? Try out some different weed. I feel like just getting different weed just to get different weed. Yo, what is my family screaming about up there?
They're probably screaming that you've been on fucking YouTube for 8 hours. Could you possibly get off? Like, hey, could you spend some time with us, Daddy?
I should go regulate, but I don't want to. I'm just gonna stay down here and hide with you guys.
I have CPTSD. So it was from like growing up really rough and my mom being gone for days on end and being like 12 years old, raising 3 kids on my own. That's why I am the way I am. You know what I mean? That's why I'm very like to the point. On top of that, I became a parent at 12. More spiritual than anything. Yeah, no, now Mike, I'm not trying to be rude.
Anytime somebody starts a sentence by saying, "I'm not trying to be rude," be prepared for something rude.
You are right about
There's only
things.
one way to God, and that's through Jesus Christ.
And what is Jesus Christ, you dumbass? He's the fucking truth, and you don't have any in you, Marty. You're a hater, and you're a fucking liar, and, well, you definitely don't think of others because, well, you put yourself first. It's quite evident in the way that you speak. You tell us yourself.
Spiritual's not going to get you anything but a rocking chair. It's going to make you feel like, like you have it figured out, but it's not it, man. Repent, turn to Christ, read that Bible, find a good Bible-believing church, and you will find freedom. I promise.
The Bible will not take you to Jesus, bud. You can read that thing over. You can tell yourself however you want. You can tell yourself over and over and over again. But if you're not living in the truth, and you're living in fear, Marty, you live in fear and I don't. And I'm authentically myself. And, well, you want to be whatever it is to make others happy. You want to wear a mask.
Yeah, no, I had a case on my phone. I actually did have an Otterbot case. I had a good one. It just it got crushed. It wasn't. It didn't fall.
Okay, Marty.
He threw that fucking thing. I know. I broke phones before. He had to have thrown it.
Like, how would it get caught in the hatch?
It got stuck in my door jamb of my hatchback. You see what I'm saying? And when I opened the hatchback, all that pressure just fucking snapped.
How would you get caught?
Tim Pool's dad was such a told you. Is that where you came from, Mike? Yeah, Tim Pool's dad. See, so I'm friends with his sister in real life. I know Lisa personally, and we've talked on the phone for hours. And his dad's like this crazy liberal nut job, Lisa's not like that. She's kind of in the middle. She's like pro-LGBT, but she understands what the world's like.
Bro, I just snapped a flip phone. I was talking to my family, and I didn't like the way the conversation was going. I just snapped that motherfucker. It cost me like $1,000.
For a
I didn't
flip
have
phone.
insurance on it. I thought I had insurance.
$1,000
Another
flip
phone I
phone.
threw right in the lake. Like, dude, I've wrecked probably like 5 phones. He threw that phone.
You know what I mean? So it's
Maybe not though, because I can afford new phones. That's the difference between him and me. The difference between him and me is if I snap a phone, I can go buy 5 more. You know what I mean? But I guess if I couldn't go do that, I might think twice about breaking.
Well, if you're snapping phones and breaking phones, AD, I suggest you go get some anger management, bud. Go get some help for your problems. See, I've tried to get help for my problems. I've tried to reach out to others. Fuck, I lowered myself to go onto YouTube and ask for help. But no one wants to talk. They want to tell you how you got demons and shit like that, but they don't want to hear your story, AD. Anyways, I'm going to go, bro. I might finish this off tomorrow. I didn't get too far through it. I'm like almost an hour in. And well, I do think you're a piece of shit, but I'm hoping in the future that, well, I don't think you're a piece of shit. That doesn't mean I want to hang out with you or anything like that, but in the back of my mind, I'd like to think that you're okay with Jesus, and you think you're okay with Jesus, and well, I don't think you are. And I could list off many reasons if you'd like me to tell you, and you can tell me where you think I'm going wrong with Jesus, bud. You tell me where my demons are coming in. We'll debate it. I'll tell you what. Why don't we ask someone neutral? Why don't we ask Wade or Seeper to hold a debate between the two of us on who the man is and who the man isn't, and who has Jesus and who doesn't? Who's a big pussy and who's not a pussy? Because you're a pussy. Let's find out. Let's debate.